Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode
Naruto.
168.
Naruto.
Anna,
Yes,
this is your first time watching Naruto.
it is, which is why I'm so excited right now.
Yes, it's not mine. This is an anime that's a part of our bucket list of 101 anime we want to watch in our lifetime. On this channel, we're watching those animes. And last time, we left with the appearance of a certain fourth Hokage.
He's back.
What's happening there? What do you think is happening there?
I think it's what I think is actually happening, like what this appearance actually is. I think is like something left into the seal, because he's the one who made it, right? He's the one who sealed the nine-tailed fox inside of Naruto. So I think it's something that he left there, like a part of himself, a part of his chakra or something like this that he left there, you know, kind of like to help and protect his son.
I
Yes,
see.
and now when Naruto is about to make probably the biggest mistake of his life,
He was about to rip that
to rip the seal off,
yeah?
yes, to give into the grief, that, you know, extra layer of protection in the form of his father's spirit left in him comes out to stop him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's an idea. Of course, this all happened after Naruto went full nine-tail almost, actually.
Right.
And
So
a
close.
battle against Pain, which was pretty cool to watch.
That was an intense battle. I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
And it's not over. I mean, it has to keep going.
Exactly. It is not over, Anna, so let's just go right back into it and watch.
So that's kind of what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, old friends.
Not happy. Ah,
His son.
son. He told him. I mean, he just said he's in shock. Wow. This must be like such a great moment for him.
Right away, the tears.
Oh, this is kind of making me cry. Shut up, you're ruining the mood. Oh, wow.
Still, I have a lot of opinions about that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Fair
Oh,
question.
that's a question.
He's just letting it all out.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, for once, there's the person.
That he can point to, you know.
Yeah, like I said, oh, you did this actually.
Complicated feelings.
It is, yes. I'm so sad.
You've lived a lot of things for 16 years
Yeah.
old.
Oh wow, it like kicked in right away.
Yeah, I'm the son of the fourth Hokage.
Oh, they mentioned that before and they said maybe it was
The one with the mask.
he's using pain? I mean, I wouldn't say pain can easily be used.
だからそこを利用された。でこんなにコノハばかりが狙われるんだ。この世に忍びのシステムがある限り、平和な秩序はないのかもしれない。
Oh,
He came to the same conclusion.
we're back to this, huh?
答えを見つけるのは難しい。忍びのシステムがある限り、憎しみという化け物はまた新たなペインを生み出していく。
What can be done?
殺したのはペインだが、よくよく考えれば、そのペインを生み出したこの忍びの世の無秩序が、どの忍びもその
He's so wise.
ジライア先生はこの憎しみを終わらせる答えは自分で探すんだ。その答えは俺にもわかる。
Nobody has
Nobody
the
knows.
answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thrown it on Naruto's corner. You figure something out.
That's a good question too. Like, if you guys couldn't figure it out, what am I gonna do?
それに俺ってば、俺はお前を信じている。
But they believe in him.
さて、だがこれで最後だ。この葉はまだやり直せる。
That was it.
ナルト、
Yeah, the track was fading.
Now he's gone forever.
父ちゃん。
We're already on the dad level now.
Yeah.
You just met him. You just learned he was your dad. Back to pain.
Back to the fight.
Oh,
Oh, it's
gone.
gone. Too late. Oh, wow.
Oh, and look at him.
He's just standing there.
I'm back.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna die in this fight. It's very interesting because, like, you know, you see the pain in the battle and you think, like, oh, he's doing great, you know? It's like barely scratched, but you realize that, no, like, Nagato is actually, like, having a hard time.
Yeah. And Conan keeps saying, right, you're using all these
Yeah.
crazy jutsus.
美化したせいでチャクラが乱れちまった。戦術チャクラをストックしてた影分身。
Oh, he doesn't have
The clone.
the clone anymore.
俺自身に残ってる分だけってことか。
So he has to win now. Doesn't have another backup plan. Oh, I love the music.
She wasn't
Oh,
there the
yeah.
whole time, even when he was in a night tail.
He doesn't even remember. Oh, he remembered this now.
もしかして日向やこの葉の人たちが俺が
Why you didn't kill her?
生きてる。
I mean, he thinks
あな
the
たのチャクラが感じられる。心配しました。でも
the destruction he caused would have killed her, is what he's thinking.
He didn't do anything wrong. So is she still alive? Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh! It's Neji and the others.
でもすぐに治療しないと。
Oh, this will, like, make people really view her differently from here on.
Will they make you view her differently?
I mean, I feel like as a viewer, you get more about the character, you know. Part of it was that people were always underestimating her. Oh, don't touch that nerve! Don't touch
The
that nerve!
Sasuke poking on the Sasuke part.
本体のところへ俺を連れて行け。直接話したいことがある。
本体に気づいた。ジライア先生もお前たちもこの葉はなかなかやるものだ。だが
I mean, it was thanks to Jiraiya that
They
they
know
all...
because of Jiraiya,
Yeah.
yeah.
それはお前が何を語っても何も変わらん。
本体は自分で探す。
でもどうやって？
考えがある。
Oh, he has an idea. Naruto's ideas are always impressive. He always surprises us. Oh wow, that was a hit.
Oh.
How is this? It's the chakra receiver. He'll know where. Oh.
Oh.
Found you.
It's the other way around this time. Huh?
Wow, that was brilliant.
Let's go.
Deal with this.
Ooh. And he launched the second one.
Oh, it's less than 5 seconds apart.
He's already out of Sage mode.
Yeah.
Oh.
He dodged it. Is there a second level to this? Oh,
2 more seconds.
oh, dodge this.
The rocks were clones.
Wow. That was brilliant.
That's smart too, using the clone to...
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh wow.
Give up on me giving up.
He can. that was cool. So he couldn't throw. He can throw the Rasengan,
But he threw himself.
That
Yeah.
was genius.
Going with a regular Rasengan there at the
Yes,
end.
and like with the clones and all the stuff that you already know Naruto can
Yeah.
do, but like he's using them so smartly, and also using the advantage that the new techniques have given him to then be able to do this effectively. So cool. That was so cool. Oh, I love it. This was such a great fight. It was like really fast paced. Like you have to like keep your eyes on everything, on every move. It was so fast paced, but it was good. So good. I was wondering, like, I kind of thought that while Madara was obviously in the wrong, like a lot of the bad guys in this anime, in what he actually wants to do, he did have a understandable reason, like the way he told the story. And also I thought it was interesting because when he told the story, I remember thinking like, I have no reason to not believe him. Like he's coming at it with this is what happened, and not trying to make himself not look guilty. Like he's not throwing the blame. He's just like it really felt like he was just like giving the history. But we now found out that he's, well, according to what Minato said, that he's the one who called the Ninetale on the village, which is something that he told Sasuke he didn't do. So he lied there. And that was the only thing. It was that he never gave me a reason to think that he lied about anything. And so you tend to believe him about everything, right? Because he seems so forthcoming, so truthful.
That's when Sasuke called him out on that, right? He said, well, regardless, it's your fault because the Ninetale attacked, the village got suspicious of the Uchiha. So it's your fault all of this happened. And it's like, no, I wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't me. The Ninetale just,
Yeah. And like I said, because he was so forthcoming about everything else, you had no reason to not believe that this was also true. But apparently it's not. So if he lied about that, it kind of like casts a shadow on everything else that he said, happened.
You think?
Yeah.
Even the Itachi part, the whole story?
I wonder, like, I think, not the Itachi part, the story with Itachi, but like, I feel like he was very good at like waving the lies into the truth of what actually happened. It was easy for him to manipulate Sasuke into agreeing to do something that otherwise you would think that's bad. Let's not do that. That's very interesting, because I feel like, that's what makes a great character, right? Is when he has a good reasoning, but also a good negative character, right? The bad guy is when he has a good reason where you're like, kind of like, yeah, like I can't really contradict what you're saying, but with him lying, it kind of like nullifies that, you know.
Does it?
Kind of, yes. Because if he did cause the whole chain of events by calling the Nine-Tailed Fox there, then it nullifies like everything else that he said happened afterwards, that where he's
But
just like,
not what happened before, right? He was a big catalyst and the events that would happen afterward. But the Uchiha were already,
that is true.
you
That
know,
is true.
ostracized.
But like now I'm doubting it too. Like,
Oh,
everything
the
that,
past too?
well, not all of it, but I mean the further back past, you know, like of when the two clans were fighting, like his clan and the
Senju?
Yes, exactly. So like I'm doubting it because he put the story like that, as in like, oh, I didn't actually want to do that, but it was, you know, what we had to do in order to keep fighting. The thing with his brother, taking his brother's eyes and everything, but it was like the thing that we had to do in order to like keep, you know, to keep defending ourselves and to keep fighting. But like now I wonder, like I doubt it, you know, a little bit. Like I don't know, like is it true? Because like if he's the kind of guy who would lie about bringing the Nine-Tailed Fox there to destroy a whole village, then maybe he would lie about other stuff too. Who knows?
Okay.
You know, he had that for himself, and now he lost it.
Okay, he lost your trust.
Yes.
You don't trust him anymore.
Yes. And I'm not saying necessarily that he lied about everything. I'm just doubting a lot of what he said now.
Okay.
You know.
So we got the fourth Hokage, of course, explaining what he did for the reasons he did, right? I want to talk just about the effects of this act, right? He forethought the need for his son to be strong, so he did what he did. But then Naruto just, you know, tells him off, like, because of you, because of what you did, I had a horrible life.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I wonder, like, maybe to some level he realized that would happen, especially if he thought when he did it that he might not, that he would not survive. Because at least if he was there, he could, you know, protect his son and help his son.
I mean, that jutsu kills you, right? So
right,
when
but
he did it, he knew
without
he
it,
survive.
yeah, exactly. And so it's very interesting because in a way he did that because he thought it was the only way, like the most important thing was for, you know, for his son to get strong enough and for him to be able to control that chakra and to fight the enemy. But also the amount of like faith and trust that he had to have, not only in his son, who was just a baby at that time, like you don't know what's going to happen to this baby, right? But also in like the people around him. I wonder if maybe to some level he kind of feels betrayed that they
treated him like
yeah, exactly.
crap. And I have to say, I was gonna talk during the episode, but it was a longer thought when they mentioned, like he mentions, oh, see, the third Hokage didn't tell you much, right?
Right.
I have issues with that. I have issues with the way the third handled the whole situation.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it falls mainly on him. The way Naruto like was treated falls mainly on the third Hokage not doing anything to remedy the situation.
Right. And I feel like, I mean, it's kind of a common theme throughout the whole anime that people who have these like extraordinary powers, whether through a tail beast sealed inside of them or through other whatever things that they have that are special, they kind of end up being marginalized. But I feel like in this case in particular, the third Hokage could have had a big impact in making things better for Naruto.
Because the narrative was, you know, the Nine-Tail destroyed the village and the Nine-Tail is this boy, we hate this boy, right? When in reality, right, what the fourth did was so that they would have, you know, an asset, right? He was supposed to be seen as a good thing that we have this boy with this power who can help us in the future. And also just not telling anyone that he's, like, we saw how people treat Konohamaru just for being the grandson of the third, right? So not telling anyone that he's the son of the fourth, that
who
doubles,
was like seen as a hero, right?
Exactly.
Of their village.
Like. That just doubles the amount of hate Naruto gets, because it's just this orphan boy who's the Nine-Tail.
Right.
Like, I feel like it's questionable choices.
But also I feel like what the third Hokage did, not telling Naruto, you know, about the truth about the Nine-Tailed Fox and the heritage and his father and who he was, it was in order to like keep it hidden, Whereas it goes exactly against what Minato said his intentions were when he sealed the Nine-Tailed Fox within Naruto. It was so that he could like train, get strong, and use that
Control
chakra in order to fight the enemy. Like,
How are you
it's
gonna control
exactly-
it if no one tells you it's there?
If you don't even know it's
Yeah.
there, exactly. Like in something you just like find out by accident, it just spurs out of you.
Mizuki.
Yeah, for no reason. Like it's, you know, it feels like Minato had a plan in mind, and then the third Hokage didn't, like, you know, follow up.
And I feel like they stopped at the first level of issue, right? Or it would be dangerous if people knew.
Yeah,
And then didn't think past that.
right.
But first of all, it's still dangerous. He's been attacked how many times because people know.
Yeah.
Regardless. And then, like, if you see him as an asset and not a liability, which is how I feel this was handled, you say, oh, it would be dangerous if people try to capture him. So let's protect him,
Right. Yeah.
right? Let's put people around him to protect him. Let's train him so that he can protect himself. Let's
Yeah.
do something with this. Let's not put him in an apartment by himself alone so that he grows
Yes,
up
a
to hate the
12-year-old
rest of the
kid.
village.
Yeah, exactly.
that's-
It's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think he seemed a little bit upset when he said, I guess the third Hokage didn't tell you anything about this. He seemed a bit upset, and I wonder if he felt betrayed. You know, like, oh, he didn't follow my plan.
Yeah. I went off a little bit here, but I have a lot of thoughts
No,
about
but
this.
I agree.
But I'm curious. Maybe people have different opinion. Let us know in the comment section below if you think that was the third Hokage in the right and the wrong. Is there a middle somewhere here? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. But yeah, and I'm sure you're excited to see the next episode.
I am, yes.
We'll go right into it. And if you guys want to see the reaction to that, we invite you to
Subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
like this video if you did. Comment in the comment section below, and have a nice day.
Bye bye.